My name is Leah.
And I'm Kariti Pudi, and we interned at Blue Cross and Blue Shield.
Oh, sorry. I want you to look at this picture and think of a time where you were at an event or at a party and you didn't feel like you belonged or you didn't feel included. Well, here at Blue KC, we strive to make sure that our employees don't feel this way and never feel like they're excluded from anything.
So a big way we do that at Blue KC is something because of the DE&I program. You may be wondering, what is the DE&I program? It stands for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. All that is making everyone feel welcomed, making you feel at home. And no matter what your race is, what your ethnicity is, what your background is, Blue KC is a place you can go to and feel safe. And we connect with people on more than just a work level, more of a personal level.
So, our challenge statement was, how can we make the D&I SharePoint more exclusive and more welcoming? Well, you're probably wondering what a SharePoint is. It's the website that Blue Cross uses to outreach to the community and show them who they are. And we just came up with a 5-point plan, which 4 of the points direct especially to the website, and then 1 of the points is more outside of the website. So our first point is a slideshow of DE&I events on the homepage. This way that we can show the community that we are doing outreach for the community and helping them at the same time. Another thing is to shorten the DE&I and ERG sections. ERG is employee resource groups, and these groups help our employees feel more safe and feel like they have a place to go. And it can be about your background, like whichever background you're from, or it can just be what you want to do in the future. They're there to support you. And we believe that shortening these groups will help keep our audience attention, because right now it's just paragraphs and it loses the audience attention quick. So we were thinking bullet points of the most specific ideas and important stuff. And then the other thing is to have upcoming events underneath the slideshow that I was talking about earlier. This way, after you look at the events, you can look underneath and see the events that we are going to and be like, oh, maybe I can go to this event and see more about what DE&I is and talk to them more.
So one of the major focuses of our suggestions was a language representation. Through our empathy work, we realized that we have so much diversity in our program that we need other language to be represented. So for example, we added a Spanish button at the top right corner. So if you were to click that button, you would immediately know what was going on. You could switch right over if you didn't speak English, and you would know what's going on immediately. And as a final piece, we had more of a social media focus, because right now, LinkedIn is the only page that social media has for Blue Cross, and we wanted to target an older and younger, both younger and older audiences, because with those 2 age groups, we can get more people to want to work for Blue KC.
So this is what our original SharePoint looks like. You can see it's really just stock market photos, nothing personal. It doesn't really affect you on a personal level or connect with you. And then that's the slideshow I was talking about earlier for the events. And then underneath that is the upcoming events, so that's easier to access, as well as having our social media right there and having the little Spanish button at the top.
So in summary, what we went over is DE&I, diversity, equity, and inclusion, making everyone feel welcomed and wanting to come to Blue KC, wanting to know them on more of a personal rather than just work level. And also the SharePoint site, we wanted to update that to make it more inclusive and make sure that people knew what they were doing and getting on that website. Also, what we would ask of you guys is to please go onto that website and help support us with dealing with adversity and just getting that out of the way, and also connecting with employee resource groups, which are ERGs. And there's also different communities, say Latino, say Black people, say Pride. There's so many different ERGs that you could also be interested in if you would visit that website for us.
Thank you for your time.